Hello, my friends. Welcome to another edition to Lefties Losing It. And today we're going to start off a little bit differently. It's going to be a 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friends, and welcome to another edition of Lefties Losing It. Today we're going to be starting off things a little bit differently. We're going to be having a little sketch. I guess you'd call it a comedy sketch. Anyways, it's from the Babylon Bee, and it's depicting a spelling bee and just the lunacy of the left and how they try to change not only definitions of words but how words are spelled. Anyways, it's funny because it's a total satire. Yet apparently it pretty much came true, and I'll show you that. Right after. I just wanted to show you this skit in context of what I was going to show you afterwards. And then the next couple of clips are just some good wholesome clips. One is about when the moment a guy got red pilled completely, and then the other one is just some good ones. One really short one is shows that you can't judge a book by its cover. I thought it was a sweet clip, but looks can be deceiving sometimes. So anyways, hey, let's get to it. Let's do it.
Our next spelling bee contestant is Madison. Your word is precocious.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Precocious. Little know-it-alls like you are annoyingly precocious.
Precocious. Precocious. Precocious.
That's correct.
She gives a little hair flick.
Lincoln, your word is woman.
Well, woman. Can I have the country of origin, please?
I don't, probably England or Germany or something. Woman.
Can I have the definition, please?
Why don't you ask Judge 1 that question?
Can I have the definition of woman, please?
Kid is so good.
No.
Why not? I'm allowed to ask for definitions, right?
The thing is, a woman is a woman is
What she's trying to say is that each person gets to define for themselves what a woman is.
So can you define it?
What a woman is.
No.
Why? I just want to know the definition of woman.
And that makes you a hateful little bigot, Lincoln.
I don't hate anybody.
How about we just use it in a sentence? Abortion is a woman's right.
If a woman makes an accusation, we should believe all women.
Joe Biden picked a woman as a running mate.
Ketanji Brown Jackson is the first black woman on the Supreme Court.
Hillary Clinton should have been the first woman president.
UPenn swimmer Leah Thomas is a woman.
I'm a woman.
I'm not a woman. Woman.
How can you use it in all those sentences if you don't know the definition?
Listen, you intolerant little bigot, just spell the word so we can get a girl up here to win this whole thing.
The definition of woman is woman. Woman. A woman. Woman. Are you happy?
That doesn't make any sense.
It's a simple word. We all know what a woman is. Just spell woman.
Okay. Woman. W-O-M-A-N. Woman.
Wrong! It's got an X in it now for some reason. W-O-M-X-N. Now get out of here!
Kenny, you're up next.
X doesn't make that sound.
Kenny, your word is micropachycephalosaurus.
His word was woman.
All right, so that just makes me laugh every time. So okay, so that was the skit that kind of showed the ridiculousness of not being able to define a woman. And then, so this is what I really wanted to show you because I thought this was just like kind of funny, but kind of sad at the same time. Okay, so this is from I believe it's the Scripps the Scripps National Spelling Bee that happens every year, and this is the official word list for third grade. It says up there. I'm not sure if this is like, I don't know. They have it broken down into like some like A, B, C order of difficulty. I'm not sure what this one is. It says 3 up there, but I don't know what that. Anyways, I just wanted to point it out to you. This right here. Actually, let me just flip the screen here. So, as you can see, it should be coming up here in just a second. Yeah. So there is the word women, but now, as you can see at the bottom, it says preferred spelling. You can now spell women instead of an E with a Y. And they're going to accept that as a preferred, like as an okay spelling. So it's like now it looks like our entire language is just being bastardized for the agenda for I don't even know what. Anyways, it's kind of funny because it totally because the skit that we just watched should have been completely in ridiculous satire, and instead we live in bizarro world now, and this is, I guess, how the future generation Alpha, I think they're calling it now. Some people are going to be spelling woman or women. I don't know. It's crazy. All right, let's get on to the next.
So how many days after Trump is sworn in before this effort to carry out the mass deportations begins? I know you said it starts on day 1, but after how many days will we actually start to see that happening?
Day 1. Day 1 will be ICE officers across the country will be out on the streets. Right out of the gate, President has made it clear, and I've made it clear, the priority right out of the gate is public safety threats and national security threats. And there's plenty of them to find, right? I looked at the data under the Biden administration. The deportation of criminal aliens have decreased 74%. So we have all those folks that the Biden administration failed to deport, plus you got this over 10 million encounters on the southern border that came across. We got a lot of them to look for too. So the public safety threats are plenty, and it's going to keep us busy.
This was the precise moment I no longer was a Democrat.
Raise your hand if your government plan would provide coverage for undocumented immigrants.
Woo!
That was the precise moment that I knew I was leaving the Democratic Party. Because I was a 2-time bone cancer survivor.
Yeah.
I voted for Obama-Biden based on Obamacare. And when it was implemented in 2010, I ended up losing my insurance. I went from an insurance plan that was $185 a month with a $1,000 deductible.
Great.
To that policy being canceled because it no longer met the requirements of Obamacare.
Disgusting.
And I was left with the cheapest option being $1,200 a month, $6,000 deductible.
That is disgusting. Wow. I mean, he went from, it probably wasn't even considered a Cadillac deal coverage before, but to go to that from what he had, oh my gosh, sickening.
$185 a month, $1,000 deductible, to $1,200 a month, $6,000 deductible. I went 10 years without insurance, and I was penalized each year because I could no longer afford insurance.
Now, I actually, when Obamacare got kicked in, maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but I didn't have insurance at the time, and I was like, F you, Obama, I'm not getting I'm not jumping on Obamacare. And so we never on our tax forms, you know how you're supposed to, you just never filled it out. I don't know, like we slipped through the cracks, and then by the time it mattered, Obama was out. So I don't know. Anyways, hopefully there's no negative recourse on admitting that now. Shouldn't be, but I feel sorry for this guy. Wow.
And in 2016, every single Democrat candidate up on that debate stage
was spineless and totally caved.
Raised their hand and said they would give illegals free health care.
Yep.
While me, as a 2-time bone cancer survivor, lost mine. Didn't have insurance for 10 years, and I was supposed to get CT scans, chest x-rays, and all these other tests done every 6 months to ensure my cancer didn't
That's
come
not cheap.
And they wanted to give illegals free health care. That was the exact moment I was no longer a Democrat.
How do y'all write letters to prisoners, like have a prisoner pen pal? Because I want to write them letters and let them know that they're loved and let them know that God loves them.
So this was the clip that I thought, it was like, you can't judge a book by its cover, because if you didn't have the audio going and you'd look at this clip and you'd see the big glasses and the nose ring, she actually has 2 nose rings, you would automatically think crazy left loony lib, whatever you want to call it or call her. That's what you would go for without even thinking twice about it. But I think it's a very heartwarming to think that she wants to, to contact prisoners and just tell them, hey, you're loved. God loves you. That's very touching. So God bless her.
'Cause I feel bad for them. So how do y'all do it? 'Cause I want to let them know that they're loved.
Okay, so today I had a conversation with a student, and she was ranting because she couldn't quite understand how no one else in my classes or in the school, has noticed or commented either or about the fact that I have a chest. I'm small for most women, especially because they're my size.
Okay. I'm sorry, but there's so much wrong with what he just said. First of all, again, there's like this certain look to these people that I just, part of it, it's like the big cat glasses, cat style glasses that are just oversized. Now this dude doesn't have the nose ring yet, but I'm sure he's gonna get it. That's part of the uniform, I guess. But you're concerned or upsetting, or it doesn't upset, but like the fact that people haven't noticed that he's gotten breasts. I'm sorry, my friend, but I think you had breasts before you did any kind of transitioning. Being that overweight, sorry to break it to you.
They're just barely technically B cups. I've been on hormones about a year. Difference from most trans women. I'm bigger, so I have more body fat for my body to work with, to move around, to make things happen.
Fat doesn't work that way. It just doesn't move around like Play-Doh or something, like underneath your skin. And again, pretty sure you had those B cups well before you thought of becoming a girl. Sorry.
So I kind of have a cheat code that way.
No, you don't.
Because your body needs fat to work with to redistribute it.
I'm sorry, but I can't take belly from my stomach and just like shove it up into my breast area and give myself boobs. You can't. It's not malleable like that. I'm sorry.
But the main point is, I just found it funny that one of my students.
One of one of his students. Oh, I was under the impression that he was still in school. Okay.
A teenager.
My bad.
Was ranting to me about how it's so easy for her to notice. How come no one else has noticed? She's kind of got a point. And like, I'm not actually hiding. Purple curly hair.
Yeah.
Cat's eye glasses in the classroom.
Yes.
Painted nails all the time.
Wow.
Bracelets.
I'm really shocked you don't have a nose ring. I mean, maybe it's like, maybe that's where the school where he works at draws the line. I guess. I don't know, but you're rocking everything else, my friend. You're rocking everything else.
I wear skinny jeans.
No, no, wear skinny jeans. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't. That's not something I want in my head, because I can, from what I'm seeing, I can only imagine what the rest of your body looks like.
I wear.
And it's not.
I've
good.
worn women's dress pants a few times.
Oh gosh.
Basically, I don't have any men's pants or anything, and then my shirts are fairly tight because that's where I'm comfortable in. Even though I don't have the best body, I feel
the best body. Oh my gosh, these guys are funny. Yeah. I don't even know if that would be classified as a mediocre body, and I'm one to talk with somebody who is rocking the dad bod. For sure, I'm locked in right now. So yeah, I'm not trying to be mean for being mean's sake, you know.
Comfortable. But I do find it funny. She's kind of right. How did people not notice? How have they not noticed B cups yet? That's just my rant for today.
Because you're morbidly obese and you've been that way for probably a very long time. Probably the whole time you've been a teacher. So what like what has changed? Like you've gained a pound? Like what? I don't understand. It's like, is it in your face you've gained the weight? Like I just don't know what to say.
Y'all have a nice.
Well, Time Magazine, just when you thought the media couldn't get any worse,
yeah,
you guys said, hold my beer.
Oh,
in a year where we
did
had Taylor Swift,
oh yeah,
Kamala Harris,
prime
and Giselle
examples.
Pichot, you chose the most repugnant, vile human being to ever walk the earth.
I thought you were going to go another direction. But no, you didn't. You stayed on point. Okay.
As your person of the year. At least half of America, and probably most of the world,
yes,
is absolutely disgusted.
Oh.
I hope you go out of business.
Vile.
Okay, are you gonna post this on Facebook, you weird?
Come on!
I'll have to say whatever the I want.
Did you damage his sign?
I have it on video.
No,
I can see that you guys have it on video. So what's gonna happen? With all respect.
So here's the damage. So are we pressing? Yes, yes. Destruction of private property. Yep. After good behavior, 6 months, and community service, the judge will drop it.
I am a full-time student. I'm coming back here in the summertime.
Nope. Next time you'll think not to do it.
You know, it's funny. I mean, we obviously didn't see the lead up to this, but I'm sure she was just in this guy's face and pointing fingers and calling him disgusting and a Nazi and whatever else vile things were coming out of her mouth. Obviously, she did something to damage his sign that he had made, which is why we're in the situation we're in right now. But it's funny. She I'm sure she was just like a rabid dog on a leash, you know. But now the cops come in, he's pressing charges, and it's very funny because now she's just like, oh, could you have mercy, sir? Could you just see it in the kindness of your heart to maybe cut me a break, cut me some slack, could you please not do this? And it's like, okay, well, where is that level-headedness just prior to this that obviously we missed? But it's just ridiculous. Now she's begging for mercy, and looks like she's not going to get it.
Dude, like, you can't find any, like, peace in your heart and understanding for this is insane.
No, what was insane is what you did for no reason.
Insane is that your friend is in a bunny suit and you're
Okay.
outside of a liberal arts school inciting you.
I'm on a public street and a public sidewalk on a public street.
Yep.
I don't understand this.
This is probably the third or fourth flag that's been damaged.
In my studies and my future, though. Don't you think it kind of gets in the way of, like, me growing and becoming as an individual?
Teachable moment.
What is a teachable moment?
See, this is the problem. He says teachable moment, and she says, what is a teachable moment? Duh! You having consequences for your actions is a teachable moment, and maybe, like he said, maybe you'll think twice about going off on somebody and getting all crazed in their face and, destroying property, essentially. Maybe you'll learn something from this. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be a better person and you'll mature a little bit and have a little bit more understanding and a little bit more of that word that they love to use but they don't have, which is empathy.
Right now?
What about your president that's literally getting indicted right now? What about that?
See?
Oh, for what, the false
She has learned nothing.
I'll tell you something. I live in Delaware.
I don't want to listen.
I look so cute wearing this makeup. I'm gonna need one of y'all to bite the bullet and just fall in love with me already.
No, but like, they're not gonna take our antidepressant medications away, are they? Like, I will leave the country. Like, I'm not doing this. Like, you're not taking this shit from me. You already took federal protections away for my uterus. If you're gonna take the one thing keeping me afloat on this thing, I might go crazy.
Why on earth would anybody take your medication away from you? It's so irrational. It's not even in the realm of it's lunacy. It's what it is. It's absolute. It's being brainwashed and not being in touch with reality at all. Your medication is fine. You can still not go crazy on everybody, okay? Just saying. Calm down.
I might go fucking crazy.
Here's a little hack to stop your parents from misgendering you this holiday season. So say you're at a family event and your parents misgender you in front of everyone. Simply release all the piss and shit in your body onto the floor. Start pissing on the floor. Start shitting on the floor. And when your family's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just go, my parents never taught me how to piss or shit in the toilet, so I have to piss and shit on the carpet. And all the carpet's covered in piss. And all the couches are covered in shit. And I can't have roommates because they say I'm too stinky to live with. Because my parents never taught me how to piss or shit in the toilet. Your parents will think it's far more embarrassing to have a child that can't shit or piss in the toilet than one that's transgender.
I don't even know what to say to that. Like, look, obviously, nobody in their right mind, and that is kind of a key phrase there, right mind, would think, okay, if I start crapping all over the floor, they'll be more accepting of me for being transgender. Oh boy, seriously, I think the psychologists and I think the people in those professions in this country are going to make such bank in the next 4 years. Like, they'll all be able to retire very, very early.
Happy holidays.
Do you guys agree that this is the ideal bikini body? Duh.
Do you think that tax dollars should go towards trans surgeries? Yes.
Because it is a medical necessary surgery. Yes, I agree with that.
Every
Why? She's like mumbling gibberish. Yes, I agree with that.
Americans' tax dollars should go towards trans surgeries.
If we have free health care, then health care should provide everything a person needs. Trans surgeries, whatever else that, they need, they should go because they can't be happy in their own skin.
Okay.
And they got to be happy in their own skin, and we need to make sure that they are.
So I ran off to a trans.
That, I mean, maybe like have some priorities, like maybe like heart surgeries and like stuff like that are actually useful to people, like maybe kidney transplants or, something like that before transgender. We shouldn't be paying for that at all. I'm sorry.
And sanctuary state, and it was negative 15 when I woke up this morning, and
there's trans sanctuary states. I didn't know that was even a thing. Where is that? I don't know where this person is at. I mean, if it's super cold, maybe it's Minnesota, which kind of sounds like maybe Minnesota could be, but
it is currently like negative 8 or 9. And I'm just kind of wondering why none of the trans sanctuary places are like where it's warm and nice.
Boo-hoo. Give me a break. Playing the victim card, as always. Nice. Very smooth, my man. Very smooth.
I worked hard on growing these boobs. Why can't I show them off?
Nobody wants to see that. I'm sorry. Don't do it.
I really wish I was a cat.
Yeah?
Because you don't even know who Donald Trump is, do you?
Doesn't even barely know who you are.
Do you even give a who our president is?
No.
Do you know what a tariff is?
Are you talking to the cat or are you talking to me right now? I'm not sure who you're talking to. Your life seems pretty lonely. You tend to talk to your cat a lot.
Do you know that TikTok's being banned?
Maybe.
Do you know what fascism is? I wish I was a cat.
The nuclear family is a total fucking scam. The nuclear family is a total fucking scam. Please allow me to bemoan that we're not supposed to be doing this alone. The nuclear family is a total fucking scam.
What do y'all think? Does white privilege exist?
Yes. Absolutely.
Would you guys support paying reparations?
Yeah.
Well, I want to give you guys the opportunity, actually. This is my friend Topher. If you want to pay reparations or help the black community.
So if y'all can, I need lunch today. So y'all have $20 I can grab.
Don't have my wallet on.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Oh. Ooh, I need to find that clip of a Family Guy when he falls down and hurts his knee. Anyways, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, anytime that you ever see these videos when they're like, hey, do you want to pay reparations? They're like, yeah, it's totally awesome. I'm totally for it. Let's do it. And then they trot out a black person who's like, yeah, I'll give you some money. And every single time they're like, wallet. I don't have my wallet. Sorry, I don't have any cash on me. Sorry. And that clip just before that, yeah, it's funny whenever they say their messaging out loud, like their true messaging, and that is to destroy the nuclear family. So it's pretty sad. It's pretty disgusting. But anyways, listen, this was a lot of fun. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please consider subscribing and leave your comments down below. I really do enjoy seeing your comments and reading them. And we're trying to we're not trying to, but we're building a nice little community here on the channel, and it's pretty sweet. So anyway, we also have merch, so go grab some merch. go grab a mug or a t-shirt or something. That'd be totally great. And yeah, so anyways, until the next video, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated, and we'll catch you in the next video. All right, bye.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.